T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, brother. How you doing?
There we go.
Now we can see I'm making everybody a co-host at the same time.
All right. Excellent.
That's the way we get it all done.
Yeah, man.
All right. Awesome. What's happening, bro? How are you?
Doing fantastic, man.
You kind of look like you did the same thing I did.
Yeah.
You forgot to pack an Ibüümerang shirt, didn't you? So here we are down in Miami, different hotels this time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I told Trina yesterday, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. She's like, what happened? You forgot your wallet? I'm like, no, I forgot my Ibüümerang shirt.
That's it. Awesome. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
You were not the only one. I thought I was the only one.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what?
What's that?
We got some folks on in Perth, Australia, in Brisbane, Australia. So let's see here. Yeah, and it's midnight there. I looked it up. I just looked it up.
Wow.
That's dedication, man. If you can't get up at 8 or 9 or 10 in the morning, these folks are getting on at
the other
midnight.
side of the world.
These folks are getting on at midnight. All right.
And it's
Good stuff.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, people are commenting on our backgrounds.
Yeah, you like our EX8. And well, look at that. Not only did we both, I thought we chose the same one, but yours is a little bit different than mine.
No. Yeah. We got it.
All right. Well, awesome. Well, you know why we have these EX8 backgrounds today, everybody, right? Because today is a very special day. We launched EX8. It's rocking and rolling. And today you're going to get EX8-ed, accelerated. You're going to get a high-powered training on how to use the new EX8 from our Elevate Director of Business Development, none other than Ben Wright. You're going to hear from him in just a little while. And after that, you're going to get a business building training from Diamond David Hunt. And he's going to show you how to, he's going to show you a business plan around Elevate and EX8 that can really help you accelerate your business. So that's what's coming up today.
Yeah. Get your people on. Get your people on.
Obviously, you guys notice we're taking a break from Comp Plan. We still have one more training to do in the Comp Plan series, the Star Achiever Bonus. Yes. We will come back to that in a couple of weeks because next week we're going to talk about our event that's coming up, right?
Cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, we got people from all over the world tuning in here. Chris Galsford from Essex, UK. And then we got Monica.
From where?
From Budapest.
Budapest. Absolutely
hey,
love it. Absolutely.
You know, and Vivian Everett, you know, I got to thank her. She started off the stars this morning with 500. She says right here, coffee in hand, ready to go. Let's start the morning off right, feeding some babies. 500 stars. Thank you, Vivian Everett. Thank you.
Nice. You know, Zatarsha Barrett just sent 50 stars as well. So thank you, Zatarsha. We appreciate you for that. I see Diamond Sam Bean in the Facebook chat cheering Diamond David Hunt on. That's that Lou, baby. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we've got Beata Martinowska from Poland in the house. And you know what? I want to just take a quick moment to just send some love and prayers to all the people in Ukraine who are impacted by the war that's happening there. We're not going to get into the politics of it. But what we do want to acknowledge is that there are lots of innocent men, women, and children who are impacted by what's happening around them, being displaced from their homes, who are injured, hurt, or killed, losing loved ones. And so we just want to acknowledge them, and we want to just let them know that send them our love, our prayers, and our positive energy. for what's happening there, because that's
100%. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a rough spot. That's a rough situation.
It is. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
all right. Who do we see out here? Let's acknowledge our folks who are on from all over the world, and then we can get down to business. Tanisa, we got a lot of new names.
Yeah.
And that's exciting me, Mark.
You know what?
Right?
That is exciting.
Yeah, we got the new people are getting on.
New ambassadors.
New ambassadors
coming on. And you know why they're coming on, T. Gray?
Why is that, sir?
Their sponsors are telling them, get on flight school.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Thank you for doing that, ambassador.
Yes. That's and hey guys, don't forget, sponsor, the word sponsor is embedded in the word responsibility. So those of you who are getting your new people on flight school, that's great. You're taking responsibility to help them to be successful.
Yeah.
Hey, here's another new name I haven't seen before. Kazas Dillis from Norway.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to flight school.
Yeah, the Norway team's growing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. All right, awesome. So we got lots of people on. Hey, you know what? How about we just go ahead and dive in? Are you ready, bro?
I'm ready.
Let's do this thing.
Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Let's get down to business. Don't sing it. Don't sing
Let's
it.
get down. Let's get down.
Oh,
No. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Good.
all right. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer
man.
time. Disclaimer.
It happened.
All right. Hey guys, I'm just going to warn you. You're going to hear the disclaimer about 20 times today. You're going to hear the Ibüümerang version, the Elevate version. But here's the deal. We do not make income guarantees. We do not make income claims at Ibüümerang. We don't do it, even though this is a great opportunity to where you can make money. We know that everyone will not. And it's crazy, Mark, because everybody can, but everybody won't. And the reason why is everybody's going to do something different, right? Some are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. And say with me, folks, some are going to do nothing and make absolutely nothing at all. All right. So how much you are going to make is totally determined by who? The man or the woman looking back at you in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth, that person. So if you want to know how much you got to make, ask that guy or that girl. All right. That's our disclaimer. Let's rock and roll.
Cool. This is it. New backgrounds.
We got them.
Right
See it? Right there. Right there. Right there. Backgrounds. They're in the back.
All right.
I think that's why you call them backgrounds.
And where do they get these good backgrounds, T. Gray?
iboomhub.com, and you tried to get me.
I did. I saw you lifting your
waited a
coffee
long-
up to your mouth, and I asked. Yeah.
And you know what else you did? You waited months, because I think it's been at least a couple of months that you tried to get me on that one.
It has been. It has been. It's been a couple of months. It's been a minute. All right. Good deal.
Sonny Cruz got a laugh out of that. So did Andy Varela. They thought that was funny.
I try to always get T. Gray. T. Gray. All right. And I get them sometimes too.
You do.
Okay.
Yes.
So where do you get these Zoom backgrounds? iboomhub.com. Go up to resources and then go to downloads. Downloads is where you get these new Zoom backgrounds. All right. Hey, what's this?
This is a gift. And
a
not
gift.
like a present.
Not a gift. So, hey, we've been adding to this. We have been adding more GIFs, GIFs, and GIFs.
Have you really? I haven't looked.
Yes, we have been adding to these, and people are using them. People are making it happen, man. Yes. So go over there to Ibüümerang, and when you're doing a story on Instagram, Facebook, you can get these GIFs and you can use them. Cool.
All right. Social media. iBoom family loves it. Jenny Ganau says she loves them. Andy Varela says he loves them. So good job, team.
Nice. You got this one.
This is the Accelerate Action Filter Contest. So for our upcoming event, we created a filter that you can find in iBoom on your Instagram. All you have to do is you see it circle there. You can click the little flashy things, and that gives you access to the filters. And here's what we want you to do. We want you to take a selfie with the filter, right? You got to pose a little bit. You got to put your little show on and post it on your story. Tag Ibüümerang, and we will pick it up and post it on the Ibüümerang pages as well. So I think the next slide shows some of the folks who've done this already.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And they've done it in a great job, right? I mean, look at that. You got Marianne Schutz, you have Michelle Derling, Ava Z. We're going to go with Ava Z. Desi Lipova, Diamond Desi, Malaysia Duquesne. I like this. She's like, right? And then Walia Desmond. So we've got lots more folks who've already done this, but hey, this is how you get highlighted when you participate.
Absolutely. All righty. Hey, social media resources. So you guys were asking for these, and we have made pre-made graphics and visuals for all verticals. Where do you find these, T. Gray?
iboomhub.com.
Under resources, and it's going to be social media resources, iboomhub.com/social media resources. And these are being added to as we speak as well. So Zentsmood, Skin Tech, Build Genius, Elevate, EX8, I Go for Less. We've got them all.
Bro,
of them.
I love this, right? I mean, we've been talking about this from almost from day one.
Yeah.
So folks, you don't have to make your own graphics. You have access to all of our professionally done, compliant images.
There you go. Uh-oh, is that me or T. Gray?
You just grab and go.
All right. I think you froze there for a minute, or it was probably me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I back? So I just want to say this as a sidebar. I got this flash up on my screen that said your internet connection is unstable, which
there you go.
is particularly frustrating when you're paying $19.95 a day for the upgraded internet at your hotel. For $19.95, it should not be unstable. It should be very stable.
Yeah.
It should be super stable.
More stable than stable.
It should be right. It should have the stableness should have stability in it.
Okay, moving on.
Michelle says it's very true. So I'll let you guys know how this works. I'm going to call the hotel and see what kind of freebie I can get out of that.
Okay. All right,
Mark,
comp plan series.
Let's move on.
Playlist is available. Hey, we've got this broken out into the flight school. There's 3 different playlists, okay? Flight school, the full version, social media training, social media 101 training, which is a playlist. And then we got the comp plan playlist. So choose whichever one you want, watch them, or watch all of flight school. And you can see me and T. Gray again.
Hey. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. I just put in the chat, the stability of my stableness should have stability deeply embedded in it. iboomconnect.com is a way for you to be connected to the company. This morning, I received this incredible text message that said, your flight crew, Mr. Ben Wright and Diamond Ambassador David Hunt are waiting on you. Head over to Flight School on Zoom or facebook.com/iboomerang. I love these reminders from the company that just tell us, keep us posted and keep us in the know. Make sure that you're connected either by text or Telegram. Go to iboomconnect.com and get connected.
Yeah. Tim Lambert says he got his text too. Desiree says, I've been watching them over and over. She's referring to the videos. She's referring to the playlist.
Yep.
Let's see here. Bernard says, I love that we have access to them on YouTube. Awesome. Good stuff. Cool.
And guess what we're going to do with today's training? This is going to be 2 more mini videos. We're going to take the EX8 training from Ben Wright, Mr. Wright, and we're going to make that a video for you. And we're going to take the training from Diamond David Hunt. We're going to make that a video for you too. So this is how we do it. This is how we serve you guys and make sure you have what you need.
Yeah. Michelle Derling says perfect. Perfect. All right. Hey, finally. We got it done. We got the French presentation done. It is in, where's it at, T. Gray?
I'm going to guess iboomhub.com.
Yeah, it's on the front page.
Yes.
So it's on the front page. You can go down to about the middle of the page, and on there it says presentations. You can click, and we've got it now in English, Spanish, Italian, French, and Czech.
Can I just give you a round of applause? Because you and your team, I mean, this is just like, sometimes we take things for granted, right? Because, you make these presentations, you put them out, but this is the first time that we've been able to launch it pretty much simultaneously in 5 languages.
Yep.
So great job, bro.
Yep. Cool. Thank you. What's this?
What's what?
Superstar
Power promo. All right. So, hey guys, some of you guys really understood what we were talking about and went after this. This is an opportunity for you to get some press, some promo, some pub that can really help expand your business. We're going to feature you in Top Gun Spotlight, iBoom Hub blog, and in Business for Home, which we typically save for the diamonds. All you have to do is qualify Star Achiever 4 times or more. And we're going to take the top 2 with the most frontline Star Achievers, and you need to be a top 2 enroller. And so we've had a few people. We had Sandy Harris, and now I think next up we've got, do we have Melissa Anglero yet?
Yeah, we do. Yep. Her article's out.
Boom. Look at that. That's so cool. Melissa, I know you're out there. Run with this. This is so cool, right? Now, because Melissa, in order to do this, she had to build a team. And now her team is leveraging Melissa as the team leader, right? They're doing things like 3-way calls. She's doing presentations. And really what should be happening is before you put someone on the phone with Melissa, you should send them this article. And when, Melissa, when you start your Zoom presentations for your team, but when they're introducing you, they should put your article up and then introduce you, right? I mean, this is a cool tool. And that's why it's so powerful. As back in the days when Mark was a builder and when I was a builder, this is the kind of thing. Remember, we were in that magazine?
Yeah. What was it? Success from Home.
Success from Home magazine. Yeah. Remember, we were in that magazine, and we used that, for credibility as we were building a business.
Absolutely. Perfect. Yeah. Good deal. Hey, what makes you so special, bro? Don't answer.
All right, let me start. Okay. You ready? It's going to take a couple hours.
Oh, we'd be here all day. All right. So, hey, prices are increasing, and it's almost sold out. It is almost sold out. So this is going to be an event to remember. Mrs. Bugs puts on events, and her team, and she I saw the information. I saw what they're going to give you guys. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. So I was a ticket. If you don't have a ticket, get a ticket now.
So, bro, I saw what you guys are putting together, working with Mrs. Bugs to put together for this event, and it's really first rate. I mean, it's so good.
It's so
that I immediately left the office and got fitted for a wig, because I'm sneaking in.
Now you've taken a page out of my book.
Yeah, exactly, right? Ladies, you have got to be there. This event is world class. Mrs. Bugs, our co-founder, she's just amazing. She's amazing. And she's got a tremendous personal story of where she's come from to where she is, and the journey that she's taken along with our CEO and founder, Holton Bugs. But she does such an amazing job of communicating to our ladies, just how to succeed, how to be amazing, how to be great. And this What Makes You So Special event, it's gonna be a difference maker. So I really hope you have a ticket. I hope you guys are ready. You ladies are ready. And it's gonna be an amazing event.
It is. Yeah, and prices are going to increase $119 up to $129, and that's going to be on Sunday night, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Prices are going to rise. So don't be that lady, T. Gray. Don't be that lady.
Don't be that lady. Don't be that. That's right. Don't be that lady.
All right. Okay. All right, cool.
Pio de Chico says, I might need to shave too. Otherwise, they might get on to me. No, Pio, this took a lot of work. So I'm
Dude.
I'm just gonna be the wig with this.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Accelerate Action. It is 2 weeks away. Bro, it's 2 weeks away. Next,
I don't know if I'm happy or mortified.
2 Saturdays from now, we're gonna be the event will have already started, I think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's right.
we'll have already started. So,
Yep.
folks, this is awesome. So, and again, we're going to be raising prices. So 179 to 199 and 59 to 69 for the virtual. Yeah.
Hey guys, don't pay more than you have to. Get your tickets before the prices go up. And Maureen's Evolution says I'll be showing up as the bearded lady. I'm done.
Bearded lady. Yeah. I would come see that at a circus. They have those, right? They have the bearded lady, right? All right. So, hey, also, here's the thing. We were doing a session about Accelerate Action. What we have planned for you guys is incredible. It's going to be off the charts. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, let's just tell everybody this too. Given that we're within 2 weeks, you guys are going to maybe get some midweek announcements because we can't save all the announcements to flight school because then you might not have enough time. So here's what we want you to do. Make sure you turn up your antennas so that you are on the lookout for emails and text messages and Telegram messages, anything that we send out over in these next 2 weeks regarding Accelerate Action so that you don't miss our communication. Okay. I know some of you guys are tuned in and you look for everything to come out on flight school, but since we are, as they say in the golf world, in the short grass, we're going to just dial it up and we're going to just have to blast some things out and get the word out. And we need your help because when you see it, make sure you pass it on to your groups.
Cool. Hey, Emmanuel Salazar says, where do I find the tickets? It's right there on the screen, Emmanuel. It's iboomevents.com. And if you're looking for the ladies' tickets, it's iboomerangevents.com. Okay, iboomevents.com. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Accelerate Action Recognition. It is going to be, again, off the charts, crazy, insane. It's going to be incredible. And we're going to have a red carpet. We're going to have a red carpet stretch across that stage. So if you want to walk the red carpet, here's what you need to do. If you have changed a rank from Vision 2021 until the end of February, we want you to register for recognition. Why? Because we need to get your award ready. We need to get your award ready. So go ahead and register at iboomhub.com/accelerate-recognition. And if you just go to the iBoom Hub homepage, it's right there just below the EX8 info. It's a big red button that says, hey, get me registered.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Where are all the star achievers and superstar achievers? Can we see you guys in the chat? Star achievers and superstar achievers. Let's see you guys in the chat. Here, me. I'm here. Great. Here I am. Awesome. Okay, great. Now listen, guys, I wanted to get your attention because even though Star Achieve, they're not doing Star Achievers on this thing, right? On the recognition link.
No, they can do it. Yeah.
They're going to do it.
Star
Okay.
Achiever. Yeah.
Here's the message. It's real clear. So guys, please listen up. So those of you who've been around for a while know that in 2021, we had a series of technology challenges that caused us to have to migrate platforms twice during 2021, which means that the first part of the year, we were on platform 1. For a few months, we were on platform 2, and then we migrated to the platform that we're on now. So that caused a little bit of disruption in our data. In the next few days, this is one of the midweek announcements that we're going to make. In the next few days, we are going to update the Star Achiever list going all the way back to February 2021 on iBoom Hub. And we'll have each month on there for star achievers and superstar achievers. Okay. And what we're going to want you to do is we're going to want you to go check and make sure that we're not missing you in a particular month. And we're going to use some honor system, right? So don't tell us you were a star achiever in a month when you know that you were not, please. You know, karma is real. All right. But we're going to want you to, we're going to give some instructions. We're going to want you to contact one of our departments, either customer service or recognition, to make sure that we get it right.
Let's do recognition.
We're going to do recognition
at iboomerang.com.
Okay. So we're going to, if we're going to want you to let us know at recognition, right? So that we can make the updates to the list. But we're working on that right now. We will let you know when it's ready. Please don't start yet. But once we have it up and we have what we believe is the right information, you guys could go and double check. All right. So thank you very much. Just wanted to put that out there and give you a heads up.
Perfect. All right. Hey, here we go. Mr. Ben Wright.
Oh, the moment we've been waiting for.
You know what? This is going to be good, man. Ben Wright is going to walk you through the app.
Yes.
EX8 app. Mr. Wright, can you
look? The yays are starting in the chat. Michelle Darling says, "Yay!" Dan Henson with the 8.
School.
There he is, Maestro, if you will. What's happening, brother?
How's everyone doing this morning?
Yeah,
we are great, man. We're so happy to see you.
Awesome. No, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to get this thing rolling. And you guys know me. I'm quick, I'm direct, and we're gonna make this happen. They're gonna get the knowledge, because right after me, I think, is Mr. Hunt.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So when you wrap, just call us back on, and the three of us together will get a chance to introduce Diamond David Hunt. But right now, we're introducing you. Right. And hey, everybody, anybody who doesn't know Ben Wright has been in the networking industry for quite some time. He's a very successful entrepreneur, and he is a Forex trading expert and co-founder of the Elevate team that is providing such incredible education. And Ben, we thank you for the work that you and your team have done to give us this great EX8 app with the trade ideas and all that kind of cool stuff. And we also thank you for coming on here today and showing all of us, basically EX8 for dummies, right? Just basically showing us how it works so that we can use it and be successful.
Yeah.
Hey, sure.
People are lighting up the stars, man. Chrissy did list her 100 stars. Scott Cunningham, 100 stars, EX8 with fire around it.
Wow.
Robin Leatherby, 500 stars. You're a star, man.
I love it.
Luis Barnes, EX8 director. Let's go. 200 stars. All right. We're out of here.
Look at that. Not only are people going to be able to use the app, but the kids are eating. So look at that. You're doing good this day.
For sure.
Awesome.
All right. We're going to back out of here and let you do what you do. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I need to share my screen. See if we can make this thing happen. Where are we at? All right. So hopefully you guys can see the screen. We're going to get right into this thing. And you guys, for those good guys that follow me, you guys know I always start every training with the Big Chief rant. And so, but the rant doesn't mean negative. It's a positive, right? And we just call it a rant because we're going to give you guys some info. So my rant today is, what is the purpose of EX8? There's a personal purpose and there is a business purpose, right? So if you guys are taking notes, write these things down, put them in your phone, whatever it may be. But we have a personal purpose and we have a business purpose. And we're going to separate the two so that you guys understand, right? So first of all, what is EX8? EX8 is a trade assistant. Take a screenshot of this page because this is super, super important stuff. Not only is it going to help you be more successful, but it is also going to keep you in compliance. which is important, right? Because this is the financial industry, and in the financial industry, compliance can make or break, and we want to only make. So take a screenshot of this. So what is EX8? We are a trade assistant, okay? What we are not a trade signal. We are a trading tool. We are here for convenience to make this easier for you, right? The EX8 app is proof that trading works. And I'll explain that a little bit deeper. It's proof that the reason we put these trade ideas in the system for you is so that you can see with consistent effort that you can be successful. It's proof that it works. So now you don't have to wonder if the guy down the street's telling the truth, if the person's showing a real account or a demo account, if it works for some people and doesn't work for others, right? These are the things that make Elevate different, is we are transparent. We're gonna tell you exactly what's real in the industry. We're not gonna sell you any fluff and stuff. You guys already know I don't do the fluff and stuff, right? All right, proof trading works. It's a business builder. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Mr. Hunt is gonna show you all how to take this app and explode your business if you're a business builder, right? That's the builder side. It's a travel companion. We are travel and trade. And I can't see the chat box right now because I'm sharing screen. But here's what I want you to do. If you understand that with a cell phone, you can literally start trading anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 6 days a week. All you have to do is grab your phone and do it, right? It's a travel companion, travel and trade, make money while on vacation. It's a paycation, a staycation, whatever you want to call it, right? It's also a global opportunity, and here's why. It's a global opportunity because it doesn't matter what country you're in. It doesn't matter where you live, where you visit, where you are, where you're going to be. It does not matter. If you're able to go ahead and purchase one of those Elon Musk tickets to the moon, go ahead and purchase your ticket. And when you get there, put a trade in. It does not matter where you're at. It's a global opportunity. All right. Now let's go over to what EX8 isn't. And this is very, very important. If you guys remember anything, I want you to write these notes down because these are even more important than what it is. Okay. It is not a trade signal. It's not a trade maker. It's not a trade taker. It's not a trader replacement. It's not a guarantee. And it is not financial advice. Let me go a little bit deeper into those so you guys kind of understand. We developed Elevate to educate. Because if you educate yourself and you learn this skill set, there is nobody on the planet that can take that skill set away from you. There's nobody on the planet that can change that knowledge that you've acquired. The skill set of trading has not changed in 200 years. So once you learn that skill set, for the foreseeable future, you can get into the markets, you can trade, and you can learn to be successful. Some people will do this in a few months. Some people like myself, it'll take a few years. But once you get there, you're there and nobody can take that from you. I really want you guys to get this and sink it in as deep and as hard as you can, that I'm sharing with you the tools and the nuggets that help me, myself, John Spencer, the other educators, become successful in this industry. And anyone can do it. If you don't believe me, reach out to Leon James and ask him if he's willing to share with you his success. Reach out to Kelly Huapu. Reach out to Stacy Harris, right? These are just a few. We have many, many more. Many, many, many more. Today, you're going to see why the EX8 app is going to take Elevate to the next level, right? You're learning the education. Now we're going to show you and prove to you that the system works, because some people need to see proof. They need to see, well, if I'm consistently winning trades, then I can consistently win, right? That's what the EX8 app is going to do. Now, the EX8 app is not designed to make you wealthy. Why? Because that's not our business. Our business is to give you the education necessary so that you can make yourself wealthy, right? I'm not in the business of handouts, right? I'm not in the business of saying, oh, you know, just sit down, do nothing and win. That's not what I'm in. I'm in the business of giving you a toolbox full of tools that you can use to progress your career and progress your skill and progress your knowledge, which will by default progress and increase your wallet. All right. Now, let me go to the next page. I don't want to dwell on this. Frequently asked questions. How do we know what time the trade was called? Now, I want you guys to think about everything I just said. This is a trade assistant, not a trade replacement. It does not matter what time the trade was called. We're a global company, which means that a trade that's called at 12 noon in New York may be 12 noon or 12 a.m. somewhere else in the world. It's irrelevant, and here's why. If you are going into the app and you are simply copying and trading the details that we gave you, then you're doing it wrong. You are doing it incorrectly. Your job and responsibility, let me back up. Everyone's adults, everyone gets to do whatever they want to do. But the way the app is designed is to assist you and help you acquire more knowledge. So what you're supposed to do is look at the trade, go to your MT4 or your trading view or however you analyze trades, put in the pair that we called, analyze it for yourself, and determine if you agree with our analysis or don't agree with our analysis. If you do agree with our analysis, by the way, I'm going to walk through all this on the phone with you. If you do agree with our analysis, then you take the trade, okay? Number two, how do we know what risk to reward ratio the trade is? Again, that's not our job to give you the risk to reward. Our job is to give you the idea, you analyze the trade. Some of you may be scalpers and you'll go in and say, oh man, I can get 10 pips real quick. Other of you may be intraday traders where you look at the same scenario and maybe we put it on a 1 hour chart. You happen to analyze and look at the 4 hour chart and realize that this is a potential 100 pip trade. So you choose to do a higher, longer trade, which is going to provide more pips. This is all done strategically and on purpose, because in addition to giving you the idea, we still want you to learn and develop a trade strategy that works for you, okay? Now, how come the app doesn't, and we can fill in the blank, how come it doesn't, you know, show when it's closed? How come it doesn't show when it's open? How, you know, all those questions that you guys have been texting me, email me, Facebook me, right? Here's the thing, and I'm gonna use a couple analogies here. Who remembers when they first signed up for a MySpace page? Some of you youngsters probably don't even know what MySpace is, but who remembers when you first fill out a MySpace page? You very, very first signed up for Facebook. Let me ask you a question. Is the level of Facebook today greater or lesser than it was when it first came out? And I actually see the chat on my phone. Exactly right, it's greater. We are looking at the initial version of this phone app. Just like all technology, you guys know as well as I know, everything increases, everything moves forward, everything gets better. Part of this is your feedback. When you tell me what you want, I determine if it's valuable for the application and if it's a benefit for the masses. And if the answer is yes, we go in and we make adjustments and you get updates and you get changes and all those things. This is version 1. Now let that sink in. I want you to close your eyes. Think about where Facebook was 15, 18 years ago, whatever it is. Think about where Facebook is today. If you guys got on Facebook when it first started, it was one page. I don't know if you guys remember that, but Facebook was one singular page with a big old photo and a whole bunch of junk on the side. And it was ugly. And it was like, man, what is this? And then a couple weeks later, some more stuff added. Now we can have full-fledged business meetings on Facebook. Let that sink in while you're wondering where we're going with this. We are 1 week in of the version. You guys are giving me fantastic feedback and there are changes coming, okay? Now, this is my favorite question. How come you don't just give us the trade signal? I would rather just to pay you to do it for me, because that's not the business I'm in, okay? I did not start this 3.5 years ago so that I could do it for you. That's not what I believe in. It's against my philosophy. It's against everything that I truly believe in when it comes to opportunity. Opportunity is not giving someone wealth. Opportunity is giving someone the ability to create wealth, okay? The opportunity to create wealth. We will never, under my watch, we will never give away everything. We want you to learn. I'm going to harp on this. All of you guys see my stuff every week. I'm going to harp on this. I'm going to continue to tell you education, learn the skill, learn the skill, learn the skill, learn the skill, right? Once you learn the skill, you don't need me, right? Okay. When are updates coming? Randomly. They are always coming. They are going to be coming on a regular basis. It could be a week. It could be a month. 3 years from now, we'll still be getting upgrades because, again, we're technology and we're consistently moving forward. Consistently moving forward. We're never going to be moving back, okay? Hopefully that answers some of the main questions that you guys have. Now, it's time for the phone app demo. So let me do this. Here's what I got to do, guys. So it's going to take a few seconds. I actually got to stop screen sharing here. I have to go to my phone and screen share there so that you guys can see the phone app. So with that being said, let me put a stop real quick, pull out the phone, and we're going to make this happen. I know it takes a little bit of time, but you know, it is what it is. In the chat box, if you guys are getting any kind of value right now, give me some 7s in the chat box if you're getting value right now. If you're getting really good value right now, put some stars in here because you guys know what stars do. All right. Start the screencast. We're good there. There we are, the Accelerate app. Okay. As you can see, my beautiful wife, this is her app. So we'll be playing on her app right now. Now, before we get to the trade ideas team, we are going to go through the app, the normal stuff first. We're going to get the easy stuff out of the way. This is the push button stuff, right? We're going to get that all out the way. And then we're going to get to the meat and potatoes, which is the trade ideas themselves, okay? If you look along the bottom here, you'll see these buttons here, okay? If you click the far right, that's the settings button. And there you can see your profile, right? Now, there's a couple things that are going to change here. The address and phone number we're going to be taking out because it's and the reason why is there will be a point in the future where this is tied into Elevate and you can actually become friends with other Elevate students. And so really it's your responsibility to give them your address and phone number. So we are taking that out so that it's not there. Instead, it will say title, and title could be student, educator, admin, whatever it may be, okay? All right, the next is change password. This is where you can change your password, okay? Now, while we're on the change password, I know a lot of people have made the statement that they weren't able to change their password. That's okay. It is in right now, the change password update is coming. It will be coming this week. There was a small issue. We have fixed it. So if you forget your password, you'll simply check the forgot password link and you will be able to get your password, okay? The video vault, right now it is blank. What you're gonna see in here in the very near future is you will see the how to navigate this phone app video right here. So you can come here, click on that, and it will show you how to do everything that you need to do on this application, and there'll be more videos coming as well. Tools. Oh, tools is not functioning right at this moment, guys. And again, it's because we have not filled it with the stuff we want to fill it in. But the tools will be stuff like maybe it's a link to TradingView, or maybe it's hot pairs, right? Whatever it is we decide to put there that's going to help you become a better trader. Okay, terms and condition, privacy policy, frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions will be updated on the next update as well. All right, now let's go back to the home page. The next little button is this here, the messenger button. Okay, the messenger button, once this phone app is integrated in with Elevate, which is coming soon, once it's integrated with Elevate, this is where you'll communicate. If you're on your phone, okay, this is for class. If you're in class or whatever it is, this is where you'll be able to communicate, all right? This button here is articles, blogs, and tips. These are things that will be updated or added to on a random basis. There's no time frame. It's not a daily thing. It's not a weekly thing. It's when we find things that are valuable for you, we're going to put it in here, right? And what we don't want to do is be very repetitious. We don't want to be repetitious on just putting the same thing over and over and over. So when there's something of real value that's going to help you, we're going to put them in here. It could be an article, for instance. Is the metaverse a game changer in 2022? When you click it, you click here, it's going to take you to the article, right? It's going to take you right to the article. Okay. Same thing on blogs, right? We did a blog on Euro USD technical analysis, and we put it in a couple weeks ago. This is the analysis that goes, you know, what the expectation is long term. That's why we did that. Normally we wouldn't do a specific pair, but it was a long-term deal. Same with crude oil. Now, obviously, you guys want to pay attention to the news, because if you've been paying attention, you know that there's conflict over in Europe. And so that conflict is affecting all of the charts. So pay attention to the news, because even though the chart may be telling you one thing, it does another. Prime example, gold skyrocketed and then dumped when nobody expected that. And it was because of the news, or partially because of the news. So pay attention there. And then tips. Under tips, you guys, there's going to be, you know, Candlestick Bible, the flashcards, the Fibonacci guide. You know, there's all kind of things in here. They may even be little small tips. It may be just be, you know, 2 or 3 sentences that we give you, but they're going to be tips. All right. So let's go back to the home page again. In the very near future, where you see this live trade, this is actually a banner. The banner here will be updates. For instance, once we get this upgraded, you'll see the accelerate event here. You'll see the next diamond event here. You'll see whatever events are coming up. You'll see them here. Maybe there's a link to elevate here. Maybe we put a special video here. Whatever it is, but it's a banner where we're going to show you or give you tools that you can share and you know what's going on within the company. Okay. Now, if you go to these 3 lines at top, it's going to give you the same little buttons that are at the bottom. Okay. So now that you've seen that, we're going to go into trade ideas. Trade ideas is why you guys got the app. Trade ideas is why we are all here today. So let's get right to it. If you go right down here, this little, right in the middle, right? That's your trade ideas. Boom. Okay. Now, right now there's 4 or 5 trade ideas in here. And just like everything else on this app, our goal is to put high quality, high probability trade ideas, right? We're not going to throw 100 trade ideas every single week like our competitors do, where they win 50-50. Now, I can't guarantee what our win rate is. There is no guarantees. What I can tell you is that we are using the same strategies that we teach in class. We will be using here that will allow you to analyze and duplicate if you choose to. All right. So the very first thing I want you to look at is, it says, like, we'll just look at this first one here. And let me see if another one's okay. I also want you to look at, we're going to look at these 2 because they're next to each other. If you look at the bottom one, it says sell right here. Okay. What that's telling you is that this trade was a sell. Okay. There's no, when you click on this, this is going to open up, and then you'll be able to see whatever it is you need to see, right? So we see that it's a sell. We see your current price. We see that it has good risk to reward, in our opinion. We see a potential take profit and a potential stop loss. Now, here's the great thing. You can make your stop loss whatever you want to make it. If you're a little bit riskier and you want to do 40 pips instead of 20, by all means. If you want to go for 80 pips instead of 68, by all means. You get to go down here to this chart. You get to, well, let me rephrase that. My phone is acting up. Sorry. You get to go down here to this chart. You get to review the chart. Okay. Now, here's one thing that we'll be adding in the near future. We'll be adding the ability for you to click on this chart, which is in TradingView, and it will take you to the chart in TradingView so that you can see it on a bigger screen if you happen to be on your computer or want to look at it on your computer, right? Okay. guys and ladies, this tool right here, this tool, it's not magic. It's not, you know, some special, you know, deal that's going to do everything for you. What it does do is it gives you the ability to help you find your entries and exits. Some people understand trading, but they're like, how come my entry was late? How come my exit was early? Use this tool. Use this tool. Okay. This was done by Derek Crisp. This trade was called by Derek Crisp. Okay. If you go to the next one, let's look at NZD USD. Okay. Oops. Okay. You will notice here it says TP1, TP2 hit. What that's telling you is that we put in the parameters, right? And it's closed. This is now a closed trade. The TPs were already hit, so it's a closed trade. Again, update coming. In the very near future, there will be a signal on here that says open trade, closed trade. Your take profits will be totally separate. They will not be in here. They'll be totally separate. And it'll say TP1 hit, TP2 hit, TP3 not hit, right? So it's going to give you these tools to help you understand, right? Again, look at the chart. You have your chart down here. It's showing you what we see. It's showing you our risk to reward. It's showing you everything that you need to see what we saw. But again, your job is to go into the same chart on your screen, on your MT4 with your indicators, and you analyze and you determine, do you agree or disagree with us? And then you take the trade. So what we're looking at is the first trade hit, the second trade hit, the third trade hit, the fourth trade was not updated. In the very near future, these updates will happen automatically, so we don't have to go in manually and do it. Okay, but even where we're at today, this is still a powerful tool that's going to give you powerful insights to what you're doing and helping you learn, right? If you agree with that, give me a 7 in the chat box if you agree with that. I need some feedback. Let me know if you've used this app. Are you taking advantage? Did you get in on these wins? Here's the other question. If you're using the app currently, has anyone made any adjustments based on their own analysis and got more or less pips than what we called based on your analysis? Okay, I say that for this reason. Let me stop screen sharing real quick because we're done with this. Get out of here. All right, perfect. I say that for this reason. Monday morning last week, on my Facebook page, I did a gold analysis. And I said, man, gold is projected to tap this zone and it's going to sell and get down to 1880 range, et cetera, et cetera. And that was, at the time, gold was 1906. One of our Elevate super students came on and said, hey, I see the same thing you did, but there's a potential that gold may hit a 1917 to 1923 zone. And if it does that, what's going to happen? And my response was, you're exactly right. Guess what happened? It went up to 1923. As a matter of fact, it ended up skyrocketing all the way up to the 1990s. But eventually on Thursday afternoon, it came down, it hit my 1880 profit. And so here's the catch. If you followed my advice, you probably won your trade. If you used good risk management and you didn't get out too soon, you won the trade. If you looked and analyzed the chart yourself and you saw what some of the other super students saw, you could have rode a buy all the way up to the 1990s, then rode the sell all the way back down to the 1880s. I don't know if you guys realize this, but if all you did was one standard lot, if you have an account that can handle one standard lot, you potentially just made about $90,000 in a week. Okay. Now, that is not the norm, but this is what I'm saying. When pay attention to the charts, pay attention to the news, use your EX8 app, come to class, and you will see those opportunities. Now, you saw John won 77,000 on those trades I'm talking about. I got 44,000 on those trades that we're talking about. Okay. Now, let's be real. Our accounts are a little bit bigger. We have a, you know, and we trade a little bit different as far because of our knowledge. Okay. Yes. Thank you. It's important that you understand that these things are not the norm. These are the possibilities. I keep saying that, possibilities. We don't make any promises. We are not financial advisors. We're going to give you what's necessary for you to look into the charts and determine what's best for you and your accounts. Now, what I want you guys to do before I get out of here and I hand this over to David, I want you guys to remember that this is not a get rich quick deal. This is a get educated, learn the skill, and build your accounts over time. Okay. I am now going on my 6th year of basically full time. Okay. Started way before that. 2011 is when I introduced to this stuff, but started full time about 5.5, 6 years ago. Been really, really full time for the last 2 years. It takes time, but once you get there, you have nothing else to worry about. Nothing else to worry about. Now, I started here, I'm going to end here. Elevate is for education. EX8 is for assisting you. I want you guys to download this app, use it on a daily basis. Oh, I forgot. There is an important update coming. The phone app will begin to notify you when we put a trade idea in. Now, that should be on the very next update coming sometime this week. So you guys, I know that was one of the frequently asked questions. I forgot. But yes, it will notify you that a trade idea is open. And when that happens, it doesn't matter where you're at in the world. I want you to look at it. It'll tell you if it's a 15-minute chart, a 1-hour chart, a 4-hour chart. That tells you what we're looking at. Is it a swing, an intraday, or a scalp trade? And then you go into those same charts, you analyze it. And I want you guys to make a commitment to me. I want you guys to commit to me that not only are you going to analyze the trade we called, but you're going to choose at least one other time frame. So if I give you a 15-minute, I want you to choose a 1 hour. If I give you a 1 hour, choose a 4 hour or a day. Take one other time frame, analyze that time frame, and see if you're able to maybe get a bigger trade out of it. You do the analysis. We'll give you the initial. You do the analysis. If you agree, copy and paste. If you do your own analysis and you see something even better, do that. Because here's what I will tell you. There are times that we'll see a trade on a 4-hour chart, but maybe it's a little bit higher risk. So we don't give you that trade. We move down to the 1-hour chart and we give you a safer 20 or 30 pip trade. But if you take the time to go look at the 4-hour in the day, you may see a potential 100 pip trade. But I need you to see it. I can't give that to you. That's why going to class is important. Getting educated is important. Listen, I am done for the day. I hope you guys got some value out of this. I hope you guys see what this app is going to do for you. I know up next, we're going to bring T. Gray and Mr. Mark back, and they're going to introduce the man, the myth, the legend, and we are going to make this thing happen. All right. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day.
Awesome.
Dude, that was so good. I didn't want it to end.
Awesome.
Come back, Ben. Come back. Come back.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was an accident. Sorry.
Oh,
I was trying to turn my phone off and I'm on my computer, you know. 2 things at once. I'm not a multitasker here.
Okay. Yeah, that was excellent. Excellent. Very good. People loved it. The chats are lit up. Yep, for sure.
we really needed that, and you totally rocked that. And I just want to encourage everybody. We're gonna slice that down into its own video. We're gonna put it up and blast it out, make sure everybody knows, but go back to that. Man, we appreciate you today. Thank you, Ben.
No worries. Thank you, guys.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
Mark, you got a slide to put up so we can double down on this.
Yes, we can. All right. And
So you guys know we've launched this, just so you guys know the business aspect of it. You can't do EX8 by itself. You have to have an Elevate subscription. So for ambassadors, that means it's a $50 a month add-on, bringing your Elevate and EX8 to $149.99 a month, 150 QV, 90 CV for your business plan right there. Customers, It's a $70 a month add-on, bringing their Elevate EX8 to $199.99 a month. Again, the same 150 QV and 90 CV. And it also brings your retail commission to $50 instead of $30. So exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and rock this thing. What do we have next?
Yep.
We have
David
the
Hunt.
man himself, David Hunt. He's got a plan. He's the man with the plan. So why don't we get him on? He's going to
He's
teach.
not co-host.
He's not. Why didn't you make him co-host? Can you? Am I the only one who can mess this up?
You're the only one who can make someone co-host.
Oh man, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry. Everybody, please forgive me. Yeah, you're good to go. But while you come on, we're going to go ahead and do a couple of disclaimers because Diamond David Hunt is going to come on and he's going to train you in a business plan around Elevate and EX8. He's going to show you a plan that he put together that is absolutely awesome. But again, we just want to remind you that Ibüümerang doesn't make income claims or guarantees. He's gonna spell out. He's gonna actually, based on the comp plan, show you how much money you can earn in this plan. But it's not a guarantee that you will earn it because everybody's not going to do it. But I know one person who is doing it, and that is the man who just joined us on screen.
Hey, well, it's good to see you guys. And first and foremost, that was not Mark's fault. It was my fault. I switched over from iPad to the MacBook. So that was my bad. But I feel good because I forgot the T-shirt as well.
You know, only one person had their shirt on, and that was Ben. He had the shirt and he had the hat. So
Ben put us all to shame today. He's the only one who's properly branded. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, looking good. And the guns popping.
yes. Awesome.
Yeah, we've got to have words about these avatars as well. You know, Bin was looking better than me on the avatars. We're going to have words after, okay?
All right. Hey, Mr. Hunt, train us, brother. Train us.
Let's do it. Firstly,
Give us the goods.
Appreciate and for everybody on the call. Look, I'm in the hotel, maybe even in the same one as T Gray. So my Wi-Fi may lag as well. So just let me know and I'll keep an eye on it. But I mean, I just sat there and I was trying to put some slides together quickly because I didn't bring my laptop out to Miami. And I got totally distracted because Ben was going over the app. And, you know, I've been so fortunate enough to go over that app with him on a private call. And for just seeing it again and over again, it just makes me appreciate how fortunate we are and how lucky we are. So please, guys, put some love in the chat for Ben, because I don't think people understand what they've created for us here in such a short space of time. And I know Mark T. Gray and all the staff behind the scenes as well, they put something together so quickly that possibly should actually take longer than that. And to be able to roll it out now already, and to be able to actually see trades on the app, whether you can copy and paste them properly or anything right now is irrelevant. If you can actually see the numbers and you can take the numbers and you can put them into a MetaTrader and win trades, I mean, this is incredible. And for me, I'm always honored and humbled to be able to come on and share information on this call. I am out in Miami right now, and I have no idea how the time zones are, but I believe it says 3 p.m. on this computer, but I'm pretty sure it's not 3 p.m. But we're here. We're out in Miami, and I want to give some love to all of you guys. I can see you all on the Facebook Live. I can see you in the Zoom. Congratulations to all of you being on this call. 10:07 a.m. Is that correct? I have no idea. And you know, I last night, myself and Mr. Nagamar, we arrived in Miami, and we thought we'd have a wander out and go get some food, and then we bumped into Mr. Ventura and Fernanda, Luis and Fernanda. And I can tell you now that when it comes to business, business is business. But when it comes to enjoying life as well, there aren't many more people or couples that you can hang out with that you're just going to have fun with. You're just going to have fun with. And last night, there was a big group of us that we went and ate some cool food. We had to test a little bit of the alcohol in Miami just to make sure it was the same as in the UK. And then we came back, and it was so nice, and it's amazing to just be able to do that. And the travel trade lifestyle is the lifestyle that everybody should be aspiring to have, because I can tell you, coming to these countries, being able to visit Czech Republic 2 weeks ago, and we did an event out in Czech Republic with the Schmeckel brothers, and man, it was incredible, that event they put on. It was like having an official Ibüümerang event, corporate event. And to be able to go and travel these places and then just put a few trades on here and there I can't imagine it, because 8 years ago, when I was coming to the end of my sport career, I was in a real bad place, mentally, financially, and I really didn't understand how I was going to transform and achieve what I wanted to achieve by not having any skills. I had no skill sets. I was an athlete. That was it. I had no experience in business. I had no money to invest in anything. I was in a position, and I get here today, and yesterday, myself, Mr. Nagamar, just before we got to on the flight, we're in the lounge, and the London session started in Elevate, and I placed a trade within 5-10 minutes. That's my strategy at the start of sessions, and made profit. And then we got on the flight, and then I loaded up my MyFX book, and I had made, I think I've got it here, 9.8%, 9.8% on 4 trades, and on a live account. And I know I need to do disclaimers, because things are guaranteed. You can lose money with trading. You can, all right? And I have, and I'll be the first one to tell you that you don't need to learn the way that I learned. But sadly, a lot of people go on that same journey. But to be able to just go and create money that way, and I see Mr. Bugs, any of you in Project 10, you've seen Mr. Bugs that has been very kindly sharing his results. And I mean, I thought my results were good, but when I saw his results, I'm like, there's a reason why he is the Michael Jordan of not just the industry, but just in anything that he touches, and you want to be around him. So I really, really just want to overemphasize, thank you, Bin, John, Elevate, and all the people behind this that actually have made it come together now, because it's given me another avenue of freedom without even having to actually talk to a human being. I love humans, of course, but there's some maybe you don't want to talk to as much. So you've helped. You've definitely helped. I'll crack on with this, because I don't want to take up much time at all, and I want to go catch up with Tigray and Mark and all the guys as well. So we're going to have some fun out here. But I was on the flight yesterday, and as I was on the flight, there was a documentary. I can't remember what it was called, but it was of a female surfer in Hawaii. And shout out to the Hawaii group. There was a female surfer in Hawaii. Her name was Bethany Hamilton. I don't know if you guys have seen this. And I just came across this documentary, and I love watching films that I learn from. And it was of a girl, I think she was around 10, 11 years old, might be a little bit older than that. And she was surfing, and she had such huge potential. She was winning all the competitions. And she's out in the sea, and all of a sudden a shark bites her arm off. And I've got 2 daughters. If how many people on here have got children? Because you'll relate to this for sure. And I've got 2 daughters that are 11 and 14, and they're tough cookies, and they're very well driven in the mind. But there was something this lady had, or this little girl had, that inspired me. I got emotional on the flight. Thankfully, Mr. Nagamar was asleep. Otherwise, he would have, why are you crying on the plane? And this little girl, she's lying in bed. It must have been a couple of days after they've operated on her arm. And she's basically now already starting to say these things about, she's glad her friend wasn't in the sea. She's glad it happened to her. She's going to then start to try, somebody else that had lost a limb from a shark bite came, who now surfs still. And she started asking questions, can you still surf? And within 3 weeks, she started to get back into trying to figure out how to surf again. And I was totally blown away. I mean, I am petrified of sharks. I'm not going to lie. when I fell off a banana boat in the middle of the Indian Ocean. They forgot to pick me up, and you're looking down. I just don't need to be in that environment. But this woman, this girl at the time, she went through a process that inspired me even more, of figuring out how to fix an issue. And the issue was that she couldn't surf the way that she needed to, that she used to surf. And so she started to have to realign her balance, start doing different exercises, and so her dad put her on a surfboard. And on this surfboard, she started going out there with one arm, and she kept getting hit by all the waves instead of being able to go under them. I don't know what the terminology is called. And she couldn't go under them. And so what did they do? The dad figured out how to put a handle on the front part of the surfboard that he super glued on. So every time a wave came, she could hold onto it and swoop underneath the wave and continue out to go and catch a wave. And again, it comes back to everything within the industry that we're in. It comes with the trading. It's kind of like the people that have success at anything, they figure out solutions. That's it. And the person that figures out that solution the quickest wins. They win. Now, I'm somebody, I always say this to you, when I was in the math class, I was at the back of the room and I did not understand what was on the chalkboard. It was a chalkboard. All right. I didn't understand. Shout out to you chalkboard aged people, whatever you call us. I'm still a millennial just. But I was looking at it and it took me 3 or 4 times to look at the equation and I couldn't get it. And there was somebody at the front that got it straight away, and it used to frustrate me. You know, but once I started to study it and I managed to figure out what that equation was, the next time it goes up on the board, we both get it right at the same time. And this is why some people have success early and some people don't. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. And when you understand that, and I look at this girl, Bethany, and she went through all this adversity, and she basically went and took on some of her friends that were the best, and she beat them with one arm. And then she had some other issues that came up. Then she fell pregnant and she started competing again. And this drive that she had of figuring it out, it doesn't matter what, you can either use it as an excuse or you can use it as a reason. And it was amazing to watch. It totally inspired me. And then when I knew I was doing flight school as well, I was like, man, I know exactly how I feel with this training, because some of you are sat there and maybe you haven't achieved what you wanted to achieve yet. It's okay. That's okay, you're here. And there's some of you that have achieved results already that you're really proud of, but maybe you still want to get more, I understand, but you've achieved faster results than others. This app is going to help. And that was the reason why I got a message from Tigray, and Tigray said to me, I'd love for you to share some information that you've been sharing. And I said, please let me share. I've been waiting for Elevate, I've been waiting for the app. I've been messaging Bin, I've been messaging Tigray. And so from that, you know, it's important that you know that I personally all out attack with this, all out attack. And it's super exciting as well. Why? Because I got the app the other day, I downloaded it. I set up a demo account. On that demo account, I loaded $1,000 US, okay? $1,000 US. That account is now over $1,500 and it lost trades. It lost trades. And it's at $1,500. I mean, that's incredible. And yet Bin's saying that we still got all these updates and everything coming. I'm like, we are very, very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. And for me, I just want to say this before I get some slides up here, that I want to thank Elevate as well for helping me acquire more discipline in life. It's changed me. Me and Tigray, I'm sure you won't mind me mentioning, me and Tigray were talking on the phone, and you know, we were talking about this, what this has done, and Fabrizio, I see you, brother. And we were talking about what this has done. And there was something that I kind of realized on this journey in the last year of Elevate, and that was how you do anything is how you do everything. Now, you can't become a disciplined, successful, professional trader, profitable trader consistently and be disciplined with it if your car's dirty, if your bedroom isn't clean, if you're messy all around your desk. And you may think that these are small things, but this is exactly the meaning of how you do anything is how you do everything. It is, guys. And I tell you, I'm still nowhere near perfect. I have 3 ladies in the house and they'll confirm that every minute of the day. Far from it. But what I can tell you is this, is that when you're working on it on a daily basis, you start to see the changes. I feel fitter. I feel healthier. I feel more clearer in the mind, you know, and it's so key because I recognize when I wasn't doing well with trading, I was lazy. I wasn't eating the right things. I wasn't. And that isn't why I lost the trade, but it's an accumulative thing where if you aren't understanding somebody put in the chat, I don't know who it was, somebody put in the chat, it's your environment you're around. It's so true. Can anybody tell me this? Who was the quarterback that won the Super Bowl? What was his name? I can't remember his name. Apologies, because I'm going to offend some of you now. I'm a soccer player. I don't throw balls. I kick them. I used to kick them anyway. What was the name of the quarterback? Fabrizio's put Maradona. Okay, Bin, thank you. Stafford, right? I watched this guy, and I think it was Eric Thomas put a video up. I don't know if any of you guys saw it on social media. And he said this guy was in his previous team, and he was very good, but he wasn't having success. How comes he straight away goes to another team, to the LA Rams, and instantly wins a Super Bowl? Because of the environment that you're around. It's so true, guys. That's why you have to stay on flight school. That's why you have to stay around the leaders. That's why if you come to any events where you know they're around, try and be around them. Listen, feed off the energy. It's changed my life, totally. It's led me to Mr. Bugs. It's led me to be part of Elevate. It's led me now to become a trader. It's led me now that I actually do live Zoom trading calls with some of our team members. And I'm not even an educator, but somehow I'm able to help them. It's fantastic. So let me get these slides up because I want to ask you all a question. Okay, let me get my slides up. I've lost them. Here we go, got them. Okay, cool. Tigra, I had to put these all together again. I was like frantically going around doing this. So firstly, disclaimer for all of you on this call. A disclaimer on income potential, all right? There is absolutely no guarantee at all. You may not ever make a penny in this industry through trading. It's not a guarantee. This is not a job. This is an opportunity. And I'm going to be talking about numbers here, and that is not a guarantee. Results aren't typical. They're not. Okay? Anything can happen. I'm fully aware when I trade, I can lose all of my money, all of it. Yeah? I want to make that so clear for all of you. But what we have here now with Elevate, I believe that many of you can achieve bigger success than you're seeing already. How many of you on this call want to go diamond? Put in the chat. How many of you on this call would like to go diamond? And I want you, can we be honest here, right? Let's be honest. How many of you say, I'm going to go diamond on this date, but you honestly, you don't know how you're going to do it? Put I. If that's you, put I. I love it. I've been there. Man, I love it. I see you all. Carla, let me try and David Sayers, good to see you, brother. Cody, Tommy, Eamon, Desiree, Bernard, Dale. Let me see. Raul, good to see you, brother. Yes. Moon, Doris, Leslie. Okay, cool. I'm so glad you said it because that was me. I went on stage as an emerald and I went and said, and I was stood on stage and I was looking and I saw that they were coming with the microphone and they were saying to me, when's your diamond date? I'm looking at Mr. Nagamar. He's already a diamond, my sponsor. And I'm looking at him thinking, what date do I say? Like, I don't know. What do I say? I wanted to message him. And I gave a date. And afterwards, I'm like, man, I've just committed to that date. I've got to go do it. But I did not have a proper game plan of understanding how am I going to achieve it? I didn't. So we went away and I did some work and I tried being busy. And then we come to the next event and guess what rank I am? I'm still emerald. I'm still emerald. In my first company, I couldn't get past ruby at all. At all. I had to buy boxes of coffee to make sure that I was still a ruby. I had no idea how I was going to get to diamond. None. But what if I could show you a plan, a game plan of showing you how to hit sapphire, how to hit ruby, how to hit emerald, how to hit diamond, and then help create others so that you can go on to the bigger pens. And that's what I'm so excited about. I did the numbers, and let me get this up for you so you can see now. You can see the disclaimer. Okay, Elevate, thank you so much for coming in my life. Honestly, changed my life, totally. Now, in terms of this, again, I'm putting disclaimers up as well. T Gray, I might have to keep my phone on in case I say anything that I shouldn't have said, but we got some good editing teams behind the scenes. Guys, you understand what I'm saying. I'm not a financial advisor. Another disclaimer, I've made these slides, so there could be spelling mistakes, the numbers might be wrong, but it will give you an overall idea of knowing what to do and what the potential is if you do it, okay? If you do it. Now, firstly, we talked about the education. Wow, the education I started 1 year ago. 1 year ago, I went on a crash course for about eight sessions, and all of a sudden I was already setting up a demo account trading. And it's insane to think that I used to be somebody that gave people money to trade for me, so I had no idea how to do it. And then some of those people didn't give me the money back. Yeah, they didn't. And so I would love to have learned how to trade, but I thought you had to be intelligent. I thought you had to have money. And I thought it would take at least 2 years. And I wasn't in a position where I could wait that long. So I didn't try and learn it. Elevate changed the game with that. The education, here's some numbers for you. $99 per month for ambassadors. Okay, $99 per month for ambassadors. If you have ambassadors on your levels 1 to 3, you would earn $6 per month on the uni level. On the uni level. Customers are $129 per month. Your direct customers that you get, you're going to make $30 per month. Shout out to Sandy Harris. I've lost count. I've lost count of how many customers he's got. And he's going to tell me off because I don't know the number. He's posting pictures in our Sapphire and Above group every single day. I'm like, man, you're putting me to shame. You're putting me to shame. But when you look at that, he has over 100 customers that he's actually enrolled into Elevate as a customer. 100, well over now, that actually enrolled. Each one of them $30 per month. That's what it equates to. That's super cool. That's exciting. And that's just with the education. And, you know, I think it's really important what's been said as well with the education is key at the beginning. The app's gonna solve something where you can start to see trades faster, but don't rely on an app. What happens if the app's gone? What happens if in a year's time they decide, no, we're not going to use the app? Now what are you going to do? Use that time to earn and learn at the same time, guys. This education I've never seen. I've got people that have been in other companies that just came as a customer and they were blown away by the education. I'm seeing some of our team members start to educate trading ideas. They've set up their little study groups. Shout out to those of you that are on the study groups, and they've done this. And that's all down because of the education and what they've been teaching. It's fantastic. Now, each person that's either an ambassador or a customer in your organization, that will equate to 100 QV volume towards rank. Now, on the next slide or a couple of slides, I'll share with you, there's a cap on how much volume you can take from your personal customers and from each leg of business. So the numbers I'll show you doesn't mean that you just do those numbers and it's done, the rank's done. No, there is a capping on how you can hit ranks through the volume. All right. But in the education, just from a customer signing up from an education or a team member, that's 100 qualification volume towards rank. Now, this is where the app changed the game. What happens? The app is here. We're able to download it. We're able to go get customers. Customers can go and upgrade. Ambassadors can go and upgrade. And just you alone, just you, every app customer that you have now, you're going to be making $50 per month. I've been in this industry for over 7 years, and I can tell you that I've never really seen a large group of people that were consistently earning, say, $500 per month residual income in a short space of time consistently. And I'm talking here about having just 10 app customers, 10. and you could be making $500 per month. 10. I remember being being in Dubai, and some of the leaders were asking me, are those numbers, is this price, can we work with this price? I'm like, man, you're going to change a lot of people's lives. A lot of people's lives in the team that are going to get customers from this app. Shout out, who on the call, put a number 1 in the chat if you've got a customer for the app. Put a number 1 in the chat. Here we go. See, we've already got people that have got customers that have downloaded the app. Congratulations to you guys. All right. So you guys already started that residual income building already. And now seeing what you're seeing, you can go and update them on what's coming with the app. Congratulations to you. I see many of you. Now, here's the next thing. On your levels 1 to 3, you earn commission without even having to be a Sapphire. You already can earn commission on levels 1 to 3 of all the team members that are now members of Elevate and the app, and all their customers as well. So for all your team members, just your team members on level 1 to 3 that have the education and the app, you're going to make $9 per month. And then from their customers as well, you're going to make $9 per month as well. I think you understand where I'm going with this. Now, there are some people that don't have a lot of money that they can put into a trading account. What if there was a way that you could go get customers now, and from that income that comes in, you can take some of that and you can put it into your trading account? We've got many people in the team that are doing that now. Many people. Let me share with you this. Disclaimer on this one again, because this is purely as a example. Again, I may be wrong with the math. Let me move this out the way, make sure you guys can see it. Yeah, I may be wrong with the math or whatever, but I'm pretty sure you'll get a little bit of an understanding of this. I put this together. This is a calculator. This calculator here can give you a rough idea of knowing you and your customers, how much potentially you can make and what the volume potentially will be, and also on your levels 1 to 3. So look at this. Here we got levels 1 to 3. So if we went on the example of everybody just got 2 team members, okay? So 2 on level 1, that will be 2 on level 2, 4 on level 2, and 8 on level 3. All right. Now, if they are only registered with Elevate in the app, then you're already looking at the potential income and the potential volume in rank already. 2,100 just from having 2 directs that went and duplicated, got a dual team, that went and duplicated, got a dual team. That's without you even having any customers yet, or them having any customers yet. Now, if you want to add to that, we go on I love it. When Mr. Ventura did the training, it was 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Mr. Bugs and all the leaders have said it. 10 customers, 2 new members per month. 10 customers, 2 new members. Now, if you were to go and get 10 customers yourself, and all of your level 1, 2, and 3 have 10 customers as well, now look at your income. Now look at your income. And this can happen so quickly, guys. And when you look at the volume already, I had to double check this to make sure that I got this right, because like, really, is that the volume? And so this is really exciting for me to be able to show that to people and let them understand. Now you can go through this, you can go through the numbers, you can have fun with it, make up your own calculators, but you get an idea of understanding what we mean here, guys. Yeah. I hope you get an understanding of knowing that anybody that wants to hit the rank of Sapphire, you can now figure out how many Elevate customers you need and how many team members you need to have. And you can figure out, right, what if I go and get 4 direct team members, and out of those 4, they all go get 10 customers? What does that equate to? What if I go and get 2 team members and they all go and get 20 customers? What does that equate to? And once you start to figure that out, you can have a number on the board, and that number can be a number of customers every day. And when a team member says they've got a new one, you chalk it off. Or you go look in your back office and you see some more volume, you chalk it off. Or a new team member comes in, bang, there's another one. We're getting closer to Diamond. We're getting closer to Ruby. We're getting closer to Emerald. For me, I'm goal driven. I like to see things. I'm not the most intelligent. I've told you this. When it comes to math and numbers and figuring out all these things, I go to Mr. Nagmar. I do. But if for me to get the best, just tell me what to do and how to do it, and I'll just go off and do it. That's it. I was the same on the sports field. I'm not the same at home, unfortunately. That's why I get in trouble sometimes. But I hope you guys understand where I'm going with this, okay? Yes, if you want to go with no team members, you can change this in here and go no team members and just get 50 customers yourself. Bang, 2,500. Now, if you literally have 2 team members again that do the same thing, now you're looking at the numbers. Who's excited about this? Seriously, tell me somebody's excited about this, or is it just me? Am I missing something? Or are you guys starting to actually see light at the end of the tunnel with this? Yeah? Please tell me. And I'm so excited that I was able to come on to this call, because there were certain things that I actually started to think about myself, and there was something I totally missed when I was teaching it to my team. Totally missed. And because of flight school, I was actually able to go and share. And that's now we're going to start to have to make Mr. Bugs pay. Make HB pay. We're going to have to. Why? Because if you personally do Elevate in the app, that's 150 QV. You get 1 Elevate customer, guess what you are? You're now a star achiever. 1 Elevate customer with the app, you're now a star achiever. You are. So do you think if you can do it even quicker with just 1 customer, you can help 5 team members do the same thing? Uh-oh. There's going to be a few superstar achievers pop in. There's going to be some bonuses paid out. And I can tell you those bonuses are very, very good. They're very good. And I remember at the beginning when we had the products as well, that people, and I'm not even talking about Skin Tech, I'm not even talking about Zents, I'm not even talking about iGo, I'm not even talking about Build Genius. I'm showing you these numbers just with 1 of the services that we have, just 1. And this is what excites me the most. This is what I predict. We're out here in Miami now, we're closing out February, we're now opening up in March. March is going to be a huge month. We've got Accelerate coming up. If you do not have your ticket, or if you have not got your online ticket, please do not disrespect everybody on this call. Please don't. Please don't disrespect yourself by saying you want to achieve what you want to achieve, but you're not actually committed to achieving it. Don't. I remember when I first was in the industry, I thought they were making me buy the tickets to fund the companies. What a fool. Now I understand it. Learn from us, please. You don't have to make the mistakes that we make. But coming out of Accelerate, I can tell you from previous experience, when I came out of the last Houston event I went to, 2.5 months later, Diamond was done. Diamond was done. And I predict that April, May, June will be some of the biggest months we've seen in a long time within the company. You're going to see a lot of ranks popping. You're going to see superstar achievers. And that's without us having any other products or services added yet. With what we have. Purely from now the launch of the app and the education. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't want to take up any more time. I think it's really important that you go and do the work, you know. For me, I always am truly humbled to be in a company that's owned by the legend himself, Mr. Bugs and Erling Bugs, and then to see what has come together with the leadership here. I mean, the Lou and the Diamonds. I mean, I can't wait to see all these guys. Myself and Mr. Nagamar came out to Miami to come and see a load of the leaders and hang out, just literally hang out. And I can't wait for you guys to be there with us too, because you deserve it. You're on the calls, you're putting the work in, but maybe you just needed to change course slightly to figure out how to get to the goal quicker. And I hope for all of you that this has made it a little bit brighter for you to see. So Mr. Tigray, Mr. Kithcart, Mr. Wright, thank you for allowing me to come on. I hope that this has helped, and we will be beating the drum as much as possible. And yeah, I'm going to hand it back to you guys.
Absolute phenomenal training. Absolute phenomenal training.
Wow. Wow. Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about that one?
Hit it on the head. I mean, you know, numbers don't lie. It's that simple. I've said it from day one, and I'll say it again. Education first, get a little bit of assistance, take advantage of the system. And, you know, it's really difficult to fail. It really is. This is here's what I love about, we have 2 industries, right? We have the network marketing industry, where if you learn the skill set that y'all teach every day at every event, you can go out and build a massive organization to create an income. But if you're an introvert like me, and you don't like talking to people except for on Zooms, you can actually create a really good income without ever opening your mouth. You don't have to talk to a single person. Just learn the skill set. And here, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Hunt. Here's the crazy part about all this. When you become successful at trading, you will by default become successful in network marketing, because everybody wants to know what you're doing. And all you have to do is say, check out my results. Where's this? Oh, yeah, right there. Check out my results. And you don't have to say anything. You just show them. You show them. And next thing you know, it's funny. I'm at a point now where people beg me to take their money. Before, it's like I'm begging them for $100. Now they're begging me to take their money. You know, so anyway, that's all I got.
I've actually had that message now. I've had people, I never thought I'd get that, but I've actually had people ask me that as well now. It's crazy.
Absolutely phenomenal. We just want to thank you both for the time you put into everybody today. I mean, it was absolutely a phenomenal training. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take both of those trainings and make them standalone videos for everybody to go back to over and over again. You guys blessed us today. It's time for our picture, right, Mark?
Hey, yes. Mr. Hunt, please send over that calculator and we'll put it up on iboomhub.com.
I will send it to you right now. No problem. Double
All
check.
right, and the new slides you made, and the new slides.
No problem. No problem. Thank you, guys. Sending love to you all.
All right, let's take our picture, guys. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Can't hold it.
You got to stay with these backgrounds. I'm disappearing and all that kind of stuff. All right.
Awesome.
Guys, take care. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Hunt. Thank you, Mr. Wright. All right. Hey, thank you, Ibüümerang family, for being on today. This has been fun, and we love you.
We do. We do. Everybody go rock this thing. Love you guys.